When the casting news for King the Land first dropped, K-drama fans across the globe erupted with excitement. Lee Junho, fresh from his rise as both an idol and actor, and Yoona, the nation's beloved multi-talented star, were announced as the leads. Everyone knew the pairing would create sparks, but what nobody predicted was just how natural, effortless, and downright magnetic their chemistry would be. It wasn't just about the lines they delivered or the scripted kisses that made hearts flutter. No, the real magic lay in the unscripted moments. Those little smiles, stolen glances, playful touches, and bursts of laughter that weren't written into the script but ended up stealing the show. From the very first day of filming, insiders whispered that Junho and Yoona had brought something different to the set. They were professional, yes, but beyond that, there was an ease, a comfort, as if they had known each other for years. During breaks, they would laugh like old friends, tease one another about small things, and sometimes forget that dozens of staff members were watching. That energy didn't just stay behind the scenes. It spilled into their performances, giving birth to moments so real that fans couldn't stop replaying them. One of the earliest unscripted gems came during a cafe scene. In the script, Yoona's character was supposed to tease Junho's character lightly, and he was simply supposed to smile politely. But when cameras rolled, Yoona decided to improvise. She threw in a playful line that caught Junho completely off guard, and instead of delivering his rehearsed reaction, he broke into genuine, uncontrollable laughter. The director, sensing the magic of the moment, let the cameras keep rolling. That laugh, bright, warm, and utterly unguarded, wasn't acting. It was Junho, the man, reacting to Yoona, not just his character reacting to hers. Fans who watched that scene immediately flooded social media with comments like, "That's not acting. Look at how his eyes crinkle. That's real." Then there was the unforgettable hair touch moment. It was supposed to be a straightforward emotional scene, Junho's character comforting Yoona's. The script only required a simple line of reassurance. But as the cameras rolled, Junho instinctively reached out and gently brushed a strand of hair from Yoona's face. That small, tender gesture wasn't written anywhere. It was pure instinct. And the way Yoona looked at him, soft eyes, a little smile that wasn't rehearsed, gave the entire scene a layer of intimacy that fans swore could only come from genuine feelings. That clip went viral almost immediately, with fans declaring it one of the most romantic unscripted touches in K-drama history. Behind-the-scenes videos later gave even more evidence. During a break between takes, Yoona was caught playfully feeding Junho a snack. At first, he jokingly pretended to refuse, but then he gave in with a grin that lit up the entire set. Crew members laughed, and the whole thing wasn't intended for broadcast. But when fans saw it in BTS footage, the internet exploded. To many, that moment wasn't just co-stars being friendly. It was two people deeply comfortable with each other, revealing the kind of affection that can't be faked. But perhaps the most iconic unscripted scene came during the big kiss sequence. According to insiders, the director gave them only a rough outline and told them to feel the moment. What played out on screen wasn't a stiff mechanical kiss. It was raw, natural, filled with subtle details that screamed authenticity. Junho's hand lingered on her cheek longer than needed. Yoona's shy laugh afterward wasn't scripted. Even after the director yelled "cut," their eyes stayed locked for just a second too long, as if neither of them wanted the moment to end. Fans watching at home lost their minds. Forums lit up with questions like, was that acting or something more slipping through? And let's not forget the airport scenes. In the script, these moments were supposed to be formal, filled with subtle tension between the characters. But Junho and Yoona couldn't help themselves. They added tiny improvised touches. A playful eyebrow raise here, a fleeting smile there. Fans noticed how Junho's grin would instantly widen whenever Yoona walked into frame, something no director could write into a script. These small details transformed simple scenes into unforgettable ones, making fans believe they were watching something more than just fiction. Professional critics also noticed. Several reviewers pointed out that their chemistry elevated the drama far beyond expectations. One critic wrote, "It's rare to see co-stars sync so effortlessly. What Junho and Yoona bring to the screen isn't just acting. It's trust, comfort, and something deeper." That something deeper became the core of endless fan discussions. After the drama aired, interviewers often asked Junho and Yoona about these little unscripted sparks. Both stars responded with modest smiles, brushing it off with comments like, "We just had good teamwork," or "We wanted it to feel natural." But fans weren't convinced. For them, the evidence was overwhelming. Those weren't just accidents, they were glimpses of a bond too real to hide. Even today, compilations of their unscripted King the Land moments dominate YouTube and TikTok. Titles like "Junho can't hide his feelings for Yoona" or "Unscripted sparks that prove it's real" rack up millions of views. In the comments, fans argue playfully. Was it all masterful acting? Or were Junho and Yoona letting pieces of their real hearts slip into their characters? The debate keeps the fandom alive, fueled by every eye contact, every laugh, every touch. And that's the beauty of it. Because in the end, what truly made King the Land unforgettable wasn't just its charming story or romantic plot. It was those little unscripted gifts, the laughter, the touches, the improvised lines that blurred the line between fiction and reality. Watching them, fans didn't feel like they were seeing two actors playing roles. They felt like they were peeking into the genuine bond between two people who trusted and cared for each other deeply. For Junho and Yoona, maybe it was just natural teamwork. But for fans, it was proof of something rare. Chemistry that no script can create, only two hearts can. So, what do you think, viewers? Were these unscripted moments just the result of amazing acting skills? Or were Lee Junho and Yoona's real feelings slipping through? Share your theories and favorite unscripted scenes in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe for more behind-the-scenes secrets of your favorite K-drama couples. And hit that notification bell so you never miss the next magical moment. Because sometimes, the most unforgettable parts of a drama aren't written in the script. They come straight from the heart.